Hello everyone, Graz here. Today I'm going to talk about GTA Online and about making money. Now this is a little bit different from the normal content, but I'm going to sprinkle in a little bit more GTA Online to mix things up on the channel. Now in order to do this method, you're going to need three things: an office, a vehicle warehouse, and a regular crate warehouse. The purpose of this is to set up a nice groove so when you're playing you can set up a nice pattern where you're not waiting for a timer to expire, and for the most part it's pretty simple. This method should work for anybody on any console or PC as long as you have those three requirements. In order to get this started, the pattern you want to start with is to first go to your office and source vehicle cargo and then go ahead and pick it up. Next, you'll want to sell that car and make roughly $80,000 off of it profit. And then from there, go ahead and go back to your office and purchase 3 crates and bring them to your warehouse. Now this is a pretty easy pattern. It'll net you $62,000 in profit each time you go around it, unless you damage the car in transit, the sale, or you have an issue picking the car up and it gets damaged along the way to your vehicle warehouse. So once again, you source a car, you sell that car, then you buy 3 crates. It's pretty simple. But if you're like me and you use a helicopter to go back and forth, all of a sudden you're going to be faced with a timer. So once you get the first 3 things done, what you would like to do is to change up your routine by sourcing another car, or sourcing another vehicle cargo. Once you bring that to your vehicle warehouse, go back to your office, purchase 3 crates, pick them up and drop them off. Go back to your vehicle warehouse, sell that car for a profit, and then go back to your office again and buy 3 crates, rinse and repeat. So it will look like source a car, buy 3 crates, sell a car, buy 3 crates. Now the thing about this is you're going to earn less overall. You're only going to get $44,000 in profit because you're spending roughly $36,000 in getting these crates. But this will fill up your warehouse faster, meaning that you'll get your money sooner. Now some would say you're losing money in this process, and that's true and kind of not true, because if you stick with the first way of sourcing, selling, and buying, then you're going to make more money in the long haul because you're going to be selling more cars in the long haul. By doing sourcing, buying, selling, and buying, you're going to speed that process up a little bit quicker and you won't be selling as much. So it all depends on how you see fit. Now when it comes to warehouses and profits, if you have a small warehouse, you can get roughly $240,000 profit. If you have a medium-sized warehouse, you get $735,000 profit when you sell it. And if you have the largest warehouse, you can get $2.2 million in profit. Now that's just the numbers you get. That's not including how much money you invested in it. If you were to count that, those overall numbers would shrink a little bit based upon how many crates you would buy at a time. Some would say buy 1 crate and do it at a time because you get the most profit, but it's also going to take the longest period to do so. You could do 2 crates, which will cost you a little bit more, but you also save a little bit more, or you could do 3 crates, which is the most expensive option, but at the same time, it's going to expedite the procedure, so you're getting it done faster. In my personal experience, I would definitely recommend getting 3 crates because it's going to get done faster, and while you're not getting as much as you could, it does allow you to move along much quicker. Now, with this method, again, as I've been saying, it's going to be more about time than it would be getting the most out of it. So to fill up a large warehouse, it's going to take a lot of time. I've heard some people say about 7 hours, and that's probably using 3 crates. If you're going to do it 1 crate at a time, be prepared to use probably half a week at least. Again, it's going to be very time expensive in order to do such. By purchasing 3 crates, you could fill a small warehouse in no time flat and still make a nice little profit. Even a medium warehouse would probably take no more than a day's time in order to do such. As a casual player, you could probably fill a large warehouse over a weekend and get a nice little profit out of it. Now, this also depends on what kind of session you're in as well. If you're in a solo session, then you're pretty much okay. You have no problems to worry about. If you're in a session with a bunch of peaceful players, you should be good for the most part, though be wary because you never know when somebody may turn. But if you're in a large public session, good luck because you're going to probably need it. You never know what's going to happen. People could easily turn and it can easily take away from the profits you get. So you see, that's also another aspect of your environment which could take away from your profits. For selling cars, I always advise caution. If you have the cargo bob, I would definitely recommend using the cargo bob, especially when you're lone wolf. If you're by yourself, cargo bob makes it so much easier. You can sit back and fight the waves of attackers, but that's going to take a little bit of time, and, well, for some people they may not want to wait, even though for some it won't take too long. I just like using the cargo bob because it's quicker, less hassle, and it's straightforward. So overall, for the whole process, I would say start off by sourcing a car, selling a car, buy 3 crates. It's pretty easy, and you'll get yourself started with roughly 62,000 profit. Again, depending on if you take damage or the source car you get takes damage, you may lose a little bit more. You have to be careful with it, but you're still getting a pretty tidy profit. Then from there, you could roll it over into sourcing a car again, buying 3 crates, selling that car you sourced, then buying 3 more crates, then starting the source, buy, sell, buy. So basically, you wind up ending with the source, buy, sell, buy method, which keeps things going. And yeah, if you're in a helicopter, like I said, it's going to make things easier where you don't have to worry about cooldown timers and such. That got me a few times, and yeah, do you really want to wait 5-6 minutes standing around doing nothing? No, you really don't. Because that's time wasted where you could be doing something, you know, a little bit more helpful, maybe like a VIP mission or something. So let me know what you think about this video. Hopefully it helped you out, gives you an idea of what kind of method works. I would love to hear what you think down below in the comments section. I try to throw in some numbers that would be involved in this. Now again, those numbers are going to fluctuate depending upon the experiences you may have. Nothing is guaranteed, but these numbers are a good starting point as to what goes on. Anyway, if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. Love to hear from you. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Keep your eyes open for another video coming soon, and I will catch you again next time.